Okay, so recording my audio, listening to the audio a little bit before the stream started was slightly delayed. So hopefully it's still not delayed, because I was able to get things up and running again. Also, I did work on the sidebar. You see all those fucking characters? That's why Cold Steel 3 is not a very good starting point. Alright, time to talk with everybody. Maybe I'll go outside and get some fresh air. The door is locked. Oh right, most of the doors are locked at night for safety reasons. So everyone's still up. Okay, so we're literally just talking with everybody. Got it. Let's go find old buddy old pal Lamare. Only cards before the second one are unlocked at night for safety reasons. What's up, Val? Green, can't get to sleep? Nah, I just couldn't resist the sight of that gorgeous moon and the calming sound of the waves.
That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
Hey Valimar, does the name Zector ring any bells? I feel as though I faintly remember that name. Ah yes, though only a small fragment, I remember something. 250 years ago, during the War of the Lions, Zector was the name of this divine knight piloted by the Sixth Prince. Just as I thought. Lucius Rice Arner. He was the pilot of the Planet Knight. No, he did not pilot the Knight. The actual Awakener was the leader of a mercenary group hired by the Prince. He was a crafty individual, but he lent the Prince his power. Huh. I see. So there's even a parallel between him and the Jaeger King. Wasn't the Planet Knight destroyed by the Runelian Apocalypse? Correct. As such, it's difficult to say whether the one you saw was the same one or not, but as long as the Black Workshop and the gnomes are involved, we can't rule anything out just yet. Yeah. I wish I at least knew whether they're friends or foes. Just because they're working against Ouroboros doesn't necessarily mean they're on our side. You simply need to pay close attention to their actions. If you come across any new facts, be sure to let me know. I may recall more information. Can do. Thanks. It's said that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but things are not always so simple. Whatever happens, we must stay vigilant and carefully assess the situation. Drinking? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Well, not exactly. It's just that there's so much going on, and I just need to sort all my thoughts. I know how that is. Green, how about you have a little drink with me before bed? Sometimes a little room to breathe is all you need to sort yourself out. Here, I'll pour you a bit. This stuff will really kick you in the teeth, so you should probably just dip your tongue in to start out. You were kidding.
It's spiritus. Liquor from Northumbria. Said to be the strongest drink in the world. Guess it's kinda hard to get much stronger than 96% though, huh?
If I'd taken a normal sip of this, I'd already be on the floor. But the stinging on my tongue is turning a little sweet.
Right? I knew you'd be able to appreciate it. Never thought the day'd come when I'd get to talk with you over drinks like this. That new Class 7 of yours? They're a good bunch of kids.
Some of them, at least. Yeah, they've still got a ways to go, though. I'm struggling as an instructor, too. I just wish I could guide them a little better.
They're all pretty unique kids, just like you guys were. But I know things will work out for you. I mean, come on. They were all so worried about you, they ran headlong after you.
True enough. Sure, they had a bit of a push from a certain someone, though.
You already knew, didn't you? Who those purple Jaegers are.
I had a hunch. Yes, what they said brought back some complicated feelings. At first I wasn't sure, but when I saw your reaction, I knew.
That's so. Guess I've still got a ways to go myself in that case.
Back then, during the Northern War, I couldn't do a thing. I spent all my time getting rid of all the archaisms that were let loose on the city. All the higher-ups in the Northern Jaegers, the ones who worked with Ouroboros, got away. If I'd captured them, Northumbria's government would have called us for a ceasefire. I could have stopped the annexation.
That's a nice little scenario, Reen. But you know it's a load of bull, don't you?
Yeah, Osborne would not stop.
The annexation of Northumbria was done under the Imperial government's orders. Way I hear it, General Le Guin agreed to take the place over to keep the provincial armies from being disbanded. The outcome was decided from the start.
That's...
In the middle of that farce of a war, you managed to save the lives of tens of thousands of citizens. And the Jaegers you met today? I think they know that. But maybe it was impossible from the start. Fixing a country already being destroyed from within by Jaegers. He probably knew that too.
Ooh.
Whoopsie. Well, you see, he was...
Maybe another time.
He was my first
Well,
love.
that's different. Really?
Well, actually, he was the closest thing I had to a dad. Way back during the Northumbrian disaster, when the salt pail covered so much of the Principality in a storm of salt,
Callbacks.
a man took in an orphaned infant. He was a former colonel in the army, and one of the people who founded the Northern Jaegers. As soon as I was old enough to understand anything, I knew that Jaegers who came back with foreign currency were considered heroes. The man who raised me was one of the leaders of the Northern Jaegers, the heroes of our homeland. I looked up to my dad more than anyone. Wanting to be just like him, I joined a juvenile Jaeger corps at the age of 10. After a few years of harsh training, I was admitted to the main corps at the tender age of 13. It was there that I experienced my first real battle. It was hell. A field of death, where lives are tossed aside to satisfy someone else's desires. There I lived, smoke and blood painted across my body. And there I stayed, eventually becoming the Jaeger known as the Purple Lightning. But after a while, it reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. When I was 18, I was assigned command of a squad. We had a mission near Erebonia, fighting some proxy war on behalf of the nobles. The enemy was Needhogg. My squad was destroying them, but just when we thought victory was ours. Our efforts to avoid dragging any civilians into the fight left us open to a counterattack. We got hit hard. And then my dad showed up and saved me. Even though he was serving as the commander for the entire corps, he came to our rescue and suffered a fatal injury for it.
Do you see now? This is the fate of all Jaegers. You must think long and hard on whether you wish to continue down this path.
It could have been because he was once part of the Principality's army, but he was quite the gentleman. Now that I think back, he never seemed to like the fact that I became a Jaeger. Anyway, he left me with those final words and passed away in my arms. I screamed and screamed until my voice gave out, until I passed out from utter exhaustion. When I woke up, I was in an Imperial Army camp.
Was that when Instructor Beatrix treated you?
Yeah, Apparently they were there to check on the damage caused by all the Jaegers fighting. Neidhart and Mueller-Vander, who were both second lieutenants back then, were there too. They told me the battle had been over for a while, and all my comrades had already packed up and left for home. Hadn't even thanked them before rushing back to my hometown. And what greeted me when I got there were celebrations and congratulations from my friends and the townsfolk. We had lost my father, but we won the war we were hired for. The nobles had given us an enormous pile of Mira. That meant we wouldn't die of starvation during the coming winter. I was relieved, but my tears just wouldn't stop. In order to save my hometown from poverty, I covered myself in the smoke of war and the blood of innocents in foreign lands. Seeing the smiles on the faces of everyone in town and knowing the cost cut me deep. It was right then that I decided to quit being a Jaeger and leave my hometown. I joined up with the Bracer Guild, knowing I could put my combat skills to work and make some decent Mira if I hit A rank. That way I could send some money back home. Money that wasn't stained with blood.
Finally understand. True origin of your strength and kindness.
I'm not strong or kind.
Wrong.
But I think I've finally started to get closer. Little by little. Closer to being like the man I admired so much. My dad. My commander. And my first love.
Sarah. But it makes sense now. I wonder you fall for all the silver foxes.
Yeah? No getting around the fact that I've got myself the daddy of all father complexes. But you know, lately I found myself attracted to some younger guys.
Huh?
You got me talking too much. You don't watch yourself, you could make a real dangerous womanizer. Well, with that,
I think it's a little bit
I bid
too
you good
late
night
for that
and
one.
sweet dreams.
This wasn't all some dream, right? Oh well. I'll just assume I've been tricked by fairies on the eve of the summer festival. So I'm guessing going into that room will cause me to go outside. Let's go here.
I didn't know that happened. Yeah, you and George really saved my bacon that time.
Seems like things are going well. And no wonder. They haven't seen each other for a year and a half.
Is that Reen I sense lurking out there? Oh? Why don't you come in, silly?
It looks like I underestimated you. Angelica, that's my thing. Seems like you've really been sharpening your martial arts skills, huh, Angelica? Yeah, I went and visited a bunch of different schools that have some connections to Taito. I think I've pretty much packed my head full of kung fu by now. No wonder. Movements are so sharp now. Were you able to meet with your master again? The one who first taught you Taito? Yeah, he's from Calvard, so it's pretty hard to get over there to see him. But I was able to talk with him about quite a few things while I was there, so it was a good trip. Is it Zin? I wonder. It's the only other Taito user we know. Well, I don't really understand anything about martial arts, but were you able to finish your cross-continental motorcycle trip? Nah, I haven't been able to hit everywhere just yet. I went around Liberl, Rhinepharia, Red, Lemon, and Arteria. From there I was able to make it to the central eastern part of the continent. But eastern Zumeria is kind of a tough nut to crack. Eastern Zumeria, I've only heard stories. It seems like the desertification has gotten worse and there's less and less land where people can live. That's why there's been such an influx of immigrants moving into Calvard. Actually, Master Yun, my teacher, is there right now. Oh, is that so? That's what I'd expect from the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. I asked the local guild branch out there, and they said it'd take me half a year to get to the East by land. I was worried about what was going on at home here too, so unfortunately I had to give up on heading that way. Mesty had said something like that in a letter he sent me. The dragon veins are nearly depleted. Those are the words he used. It seems that they have a lot to deal with over there too. If the Empire wasn't in such a state, I would have loved to go there and help too. I was actually talking about this with George too. If it's even possible to use our technology to support Eastern Zumeria and stop this desertification there. Once things are finally settled and done here in the Empire, it might be something for us and all you guys from Class 7 to look into. Ah, Angie. You truly are something, Angie. But you're right, we've gotten help from a lot of people from other countries. So someday we have to make sure we're not just contributing to the Empire, but to the entire continent of Zumeria. Right? Gotta dream big. After that, me and Toa and Angelica all reminisced about their school days together. Once they had finished their trip down memory lane, Reed bid them good night and left the room. I had a lot of fun talking with everyone again. It's been so long since we could hang out like that.
Why are you... Something like that.
Is there someone outside? These voices don't sound like students. I had to make sure. Seems like there's someone there. Should I check? Go outside and check. What else are we gonna do in here, right?
That's enough, Claire. Though you have the Chancellor's protection, your actions today are only going to come back to bite you.
You don't understand, Michael.
Oh,
Show
Who's
yourself.
that was careless of me. Forgive me, I didn't mean to overhear. Green. Schwarzer, I don't appreciate your eavesdropping. I said my piece, but I advise you to really think this over. Unless you want what happened 10 years ago to shackle you forever. I'm really sorry. I just came out for some air. Well, I've got an early morning tomorrow, so I should probably... Green? Can we talk just for a little while? I want to continue our previous conversation. And you might as well do so in the light of the moon. Of course, you can tell me anything. Are we gonna get Claire's full backstory? Just like Sarah's?
Michael Major Irving is my cousin. He was born Michael Revelt.
See now. You two do seem rather close.
We were, once. But 10 years ago, he took his mother's surname and abandoned the name Revelt. It was after I had the man who took my family away executed. That man was my uncle. His father.
What happened? There it is.
Perhaps you're familiar with the Revelt Company? They're known for making musical instruments.
Only from Trails in the Sky.
Well, they were originally located in St. Arc. My father was the president, and my uncle the vice president. The company was doing well, but more importantly, our family was happy. Until an horrible car accident. There weren't many of them on the roads back then. A stolen truck crashed into us. Then its driver disappeared into the night. In the end, they never found him. It became a cold case. My parents and my little brother died in that accident. But by some miracle, I survived, and my uncle's family took me in. After my father's death, my uncle took control of the company. Though I was grateful to him for taking me in, I couldn't help but ask myself, why was I the only one to survive? Soon after that, while looking through my father's things, I found the account books. Flipping through them, I noticed something strange. The Revolt Company prided itself on offering high-quality, carefully crafted instruments at an affordable price. But certain entries showed unbelievable spikes in profits. I had a feeling something was wrong, so I looked a little deeper. Each account book I read put things in starker relief. At last, I realized what my uncle had been doing right under my father's nose. He was making a fortune selling cheap, mass-produced instruments from abroad under the Revolt Company name. He even had the gall to commission a product he could sell as Maestro class to scam people out of even more money. I knew Father must have noticed his brother's wrongdoing and planned to question him. But before he could, the accident took his life. When I confronted my uncle about this, he was surprisingly candid. "You've got no proof, and if you did have any, I've got several powerful nobles ready to back me up should it come to that. Even if you talk, the most suspicious part of that accident is that you're the lone survivor. Good luck getting anyone to listen to you." I was angry, yes. But more than that, I was heartbroken. I didn't know what to do with myself. Until he showed up.
I was a friend of your father's in military school. I thought the accident seemed peculiar. Do forgive me for allowing you to suffer for so long on your own.
Somehow, he knew the truth behind the accident. But the fact that I knew took him aback for a moment. Until he said,
You have a gift, enhanced cognition. It allows you to grasp every detail, great or small, of any given situation in an instant. It must have awakened during the accident.
Which allows her to shoot laser beams between mirrors.
I was going to mete out the murderer's punishment myself, but I've changed my mind. You have the means and the ability. Why not use them to avenge your family?
I was petrified when I heard this, lost. All I could see were the smiling faces of my parents and my beloved little brother. That's when I decided to take His Excellency's advice. I gathered every last scrap of evidence I could find against my uncle. I laid everything bare, the plot, the motive, the cover-up, the perpetrator. I had too much evidence to be silenced. I made my voice louder and louder until it reached Marquis Higharm's ears. Soon after, the nobles protecting my uncle stepped aside. My uncle's judgment was swift, harsh, and fair. He was put to death for his actions. I had my revenge. But it came at a price. I lost my family and my hometown. As soon as the company was in my control, I gave the rights to a longtime employee. All so I could enroll in the military academy suggested by His Excellency. All so I could enroll in Thor's.
Claire. Finally understand. Both why you hold Chancellor Osborne in such high regard, and why once in a while I see sadness in your eyes. And it seems to me like Major Michael's worried about you. His tone may have been harsh, but it came from a place of concern.
You're right. It was sheer coincidence that we both joined the RMP. But he's always looked out for me, both as a superior officer and as a colleague. Not that I've ever felt like I deserved it. I gave in to my desire for vengeance and mercilessly sent my own uncle to his death.
Justice.
10 years ago, my aunt and my cousins cursed my name as I robbed them of the man they loved. I imagine they must still hate me for what I did.
I don't think so. Not exactly. At the very least, it's clear that Major Michael really cares about you. Everyone who knows you well, even Instructor Sarah, who isn't your biggest fan, respects you too much to hate you. William and Major Lecter, Elise and Princess Alpin, Yuna, the original Class 7, and, yeah, of course, we all hold you in the highest regard.
Rain. You really are too kind. To be perfectly honest, you remind me of my brother.
What was his name?
Emile. His name was Emile. If he were alive, I think he'd be about your age.
Alrighty then.
Thank you for hearing me out. But I think tonight is the last time I'll compare you to my brother. It's disrespectful. Both to him and to the man you've become. Good night, Rain. Sweet dreams.
Alrighty then. Jeez, what a day. Not surprised that I feel wide awake, but it's weird that my heart feels so light. I get the feeling I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Better head back to my room. There's no way I can leave at a time like this. Of course. Everyone's sleeping. I have to make sure I don't wake them up. Out of curiosity, is anybody just standing around now? Might as well check just in case. I have no idea. It's a quick check too, so... Nope. I should head back and get some rest. And Randy's out. Out cold.
This is truly an honor. Here, a reward.
Hades gem. Forget what that one does.
This is truly an honor. Here, a reward.
Red Star Lionheart Medal.
Keep it up.
Monks, thank you, you have to arrive safely, and Alvin sticker, new material. Rosine sent an updated copy of the Black Records for Black Records 3. Vivi gave us a photo of Shan Shan and a Brave Soul. Photo of Becky. Photo of Ferris. Save. I'm guessing that means something's happening. Oh boy. I'm so excited. Field exercises, day 2. Training. I forget what the plan was even supposed to be for today. Next morning, Sarah, Angelica, and Claire left the camp. Angelica went to Ortis for the provincial conference. Major Claire returned to Heimdall. Sarah, meanwhile, made for Raquel to continue her search for the Jaegers. And... What? Are you telling me the range for today's missions is the entire area we went around yesterday? Yeah, I received the request for our second day from Brigadier General Wallace. They know what's going on with the Jaegers, so there's no need for us to investigate that any farther. Let's check out our requests and do our patrols. Understood. The tasks on the second day have usually been fairly exhausting. But it's nice that this time appears to be more normal. Yeah, for real. Our first camp gets ambushed, then the tower gets attacked. Well, we certainly won't be able to let our guards down this time either. Let's make the most out of this lull and knock out as many of these requests as we can. We can use the bikes to get around, so we should have plenty of time. Very well. Let's see what requests we have this time. What? Aberration Abolition. We're getting reports of a giant monster suddenly appearing and vanishing. Unified Region's army requests you search the scene of its latest sighting, track it down and kill it. It was last seen off the North Languedoc Canyon Road. Raising the Bardius. Okay. Why do they refer him as Brigadier General Bardius sometimes and Brigadier General Wallace sometimes? I don't get it. Fancy a mock battle with some of our recruits of the Unified Region's army? Make use of the experience against guys like you. If you're willing to help, speak to one of the guards in front of the Naval Fortress. Brigadier General Bardius. The Tale of Two Shops. There's a matter with which I would ask Thor's branch camps to provide assistance discreetly. Please come meet with me at Riviera Court in Ortis's commercial district, Ferris Floral. Huh? This one seems kinda weird. A gigantic monster that appears and vanishes suddenly. Could it be? It reminds me of the cryptid we encountered in Crossbow. Yeah, let's check it out if we have the time. It's near the valley. Maybe I should contact Sarah. The other one is a training request from Juno Naval Fortress. It would appear we'll be practicing against Provincial Army soldiers. Sounds like my idea of a good time. They're supposed to be pretty good, yeah? I guess we can ask them about yesterday while we're there, so I'm fine with that. Looking at all our options makes it difficult to decide where to go first. Yeah, but there's no rush. Take your time. Alright, with that, Day 2 of our Special Ops missions has officially begun. Yeah. Requests for the second day field exercises are all semi-required requests. You'll be able to progress the story once you've completed at least 2 of these requests. And then you do the third one because why wouldn't you? Am I right? Everyone's maxed out Altina's link. Could you not place him where I don't want him to be placed? I want it how I want it. Please. Things are quiet for now, but that doesn't mean we can start letting our guards down. So military finance will continue to keep an eye out for the Jaeger Corps and support combat tactics. No matter what today has in store for us, we'll give it our all. Military finance will continue, The comm network we set up yesterday seems to be working well so far. What a relief. For now, at least. Whoops. Seems the field exercises are going well for once. There's no reason for us to let our guard down, though.
I'll take...
Today is finally the day of the Imperial Provincial Council. I hope there aren't any issues. Let's just do our best for now. If something happens, we're counting on you. Leave it to me. You know, so energetic today. I'm not a morning person, but I need to brace myself and work hard. There's so many Jaeger Corps here at once. What's going to happen now? We need to keep a close eye on them. We need to keep a close eye on the Jaeger Corps. I don't think we have to worry about books. For once. Imperial Provincial Council is starting soon. I won't be able to attend because I come from a barren house, but I'm still pretty curious about it. I wonder how things will end up this year.
Do you need something? Come again!
Oh hey. I didn't think he'd gone this bad. Leonore? What's wrong? That was a pretty hefty sigh. Is there a problem with someone you know? Yeah, actually an old comrade of mine from the same escort fleet. He's 7 years older than me, and he was part of our special attack force. His name's Herman. The escort fleet special attack force. Yeah, in terms of his fighting skills, he was always a notch above everyone else in the group. Apparently he's doing some security work somewhere now. What about him? The way I hear it, he's got himself involved in some pretty shady stuff recently. Seems like what he's doing is pretty much extortion. I think that makes me mad, embarrassed, frustrated. So are you saying that guy wasn't like this before? Yeah, he was always quick to fight, but as far as I know, he wasn't the type of guy to start getting into such underhanded stuff. So I went up to ask him about to his face yesterday. He told me he decided he was done being the one getting taken from. That he was going to do the taking from now on. Oh. The Silverware fleet was broken up by the government after the Civil War. I thought that even if we all got scattered, our pride would last forever. That's why I'm so completely disappointed with that guy from the bottom of my heart. Leonora. One of Leonora's comrades from her days in the escort fleet. Based on what she said, it doesn't seem like he's a bad guy. Wonder if there's a way to get Leonora's feelings across to him. Branch Campus Quest, Pride of the Fleet started. So we'll have to find out where exactly he is before we can even do anything. I suppose the situation remains the same for the time being. My hope is that nothing serious will happen. However, none of you should let your guard down. Green and all the children of Class 7. Yeah, understood. Thank you for your concern. My hope is that nothing serious will happen, however. Yep. The new boost carrier testing is really coming along. I got the members of combat tactics to help me too. I'm really excited for today's field exercises. He is in quite the lively mood this morning. Her smile is really perking me up. I got the members of combat tactics to help me. I'm really excited for today's field exercises.
Yes! Thanks. Yes! Thanks.
Glad I could help Tita out again. Honestly, with the imagination that Hector flying about soon, though, can't wait.
Thanks. See ya. See ya.
Yo, Gustav, how's Hector looking? Don't tell me you broke it already. I'm much more careful with it than you are, so you've got nothing to worry about. Besides, I'm in charge of its maintenance around here. Getting a bit cocky, don't you think? These two get along pretty well. Doesn't make sense considering they room together. I've been taking good care of your switch axe, Ash. You can do your special ops missions without any worries. Thanks.
What should I enhance? Be careful!
I gotta live every day like it's my last. No matter what, I'll always get hungry, even if I do nothing. So might as well do something. Food tastes better after working up a sweat anyway.
You've got good taste. What can I get you today? Come, what can I get you today?
Again?
Give it a try.
Today we'll be practicing walking on the beach in our soldats that simulate unstable ground. But is it really okay for us to just continue with our normal exercises like this? Right? Plus this training is as exhausting as ever. If something goes down again, aren't we going to be too wiped out to fight back? You're all weak. Crap like that is what we're here to train for. Don't go killing everyone's morale with your whining. Well, yeah, but... yeah, she big softy. Thanks for the pep talk. Where the hell's that coming from? He's right. You were trying to motivate everyone to keep working hard, weren't you? Ah, I get it now. Interesting. No, what... Damn it. Whatever you want, I don't care. I suppose he doesn't know how to take praise like that. Seems so. Indeed, field exercises are about honing our instincts as well as our stamina. I hate to admit it, but Ash is right. Ash got me pretty fired up. No matter what, I need to keep it cool in front of the ladies. We held up field exercises as planned today. This is quite rare. This is the way it should be, but... That's right, I guess we've gotten used to how things panned out with the last two. But we never know what's going to happen with Jaegers around. Let's make sure not to let our guards down. Yes, of course. They may not be doing anything now, but we never know what's going to happen. So let's make sure not to let our guards down. Alrighty, time to put the kiddos to their daily paces. By the way, Ordis is famous for its booze, ain't it? Bet they got a killer selection of rum there, but I guess I'll have to hold off on looking till we're done here. You really like drinking, don't you, Randy? All of you better be reflecting on the mistakes you made last night. Of course. Yeah, don't worry, I've done so much reflecting. Hey, you two are the least convincing out of all of us. We won't do anything like this ever again. Yes, I don't want to get scolded like yesterday either. Fine. In any case, keep up the hard work today as well. Schwarzer, keep an eye on them. Understood. Must have a lot of things to think through when it comes to Claire. Keep up the hard work today as well. Schwarzer, keep an eye on them. Hey, Class 7. Looks like the special ops missions are going well. Yeah, there are things we're worried about, but if we worry too much, we won't get anywhere at all. Maybe if those Jaegers we saw yesterday would just do something already, we wouldn't be so damn bored. Yeah, anything beats being bored, right? But today is the start of the Imperial Provincial Council, so we'll have to be more vigilant than ever. Stay sharp out there, guys. Yeah, of course. In any case, the supply team should probably get going soon. I just need to look through the rest of the team's leaders' reports first.
Just tell me what you need. Take care. Just tell me what you need. Come again.
What should I do about dinner today? Oh, you're already thinking about what to make for dinner? Yeah, I want everyone to be happy with the food. The seafood curry today was delicious. It was truly something to behold. Thank you, I'm happy to hear that. I hope you're looking forward to today's dinner then. Bet I am. If we're going to Lamare, we need to try their seafood. But paella and boublés are so basic. Maybe I could try making seafood yakisoba instead.
Did you need something? Please come again. I recommend everything. See you again.
Well, I guess we'll head towards Ortis first. Making sure nobody's on the map along the way. Guess I should probably just check all the sections of the map first, huh? Oh, hello there. Doesn't look like there's anything new alongside here. The nobles hire Jaeger Corps, we tend to hear about it. Because of that, I don't believe the Jaegers you encountered were noble-funded after all. Given their precarious political situation, I can't imagine any noble would want to further sully the names of the four great houses. Perhaps there's some ulterior motive I'm not considering. I can't imagine that any noble would hire the Jaeger Corps you encountered. Must be some other force at play here. Seems like Lord Patrick has a tight enough hold on Marquis Ballad's leash. Count on the son of Marquis Harms to keep a mad dog in check. Without him, I doubt we'd have a provincial council at all. Very impressive. Lord Patrick seems to have a hold on Marquis Ballad. Though not so tight as to not tight a hold as to prevent him from going out at night. Huh. Side quest there. Everywhere we look, people are celebrating. Wish it could be this lively all the time. Let's hope nothing happens to change that. Everywhere we look, people are celebrating. Wish it could be this lively all the time. Yep. Marquis Ballad is favored to succeed Duke Pepper. The man's a little... Well, I don't like to speak ill of others. If only the late Duke were still with us. I suppose moping will do me no good. Late Duke? Yes, Lord Alfred, the older brother of the most recent Duke Pepper. The man was intelligent and beloved, but he passed away in a tragic accident 10 years ago. Damn, if he were still kicking, we might not have had a civil war. I think Marquis Ballad might be the next Duke Pepper. If only Lord Alfred were still with us. Aquamarine ice cream. You can try to recommend a dish, learn. Well, hello, looking for some ice cream? It's a little early, I'm afraid, but we'll be opening once the festival kicks off. And once we do, I hope you'll try a little of everything. It's all delicious. Huh. She has a unique dish there for some reason. Didn't do this one yet.
Let's begin. It wasn't...
My first guess would be...
I got this in the bag.
You say, but what do I know? Who can fish?
Allow me to prepare something.
Mature cheese.
Not
Let's begin.
No. I got this covered. See? This is what I'm capable of.
Purple hearts.
Please eat it all, even if it's not good. Whoopsie.
Now, let's begin. Oh, this... What a pain. Not bad.
Let's begin.
Which one of these will be the unique one?
Ooh,
I
this
wonder. Because I have no idea.
I got this covered.
Let's do this.
I got this in the bag. It turned out great.
Cool.
Initiate cooking mode. Yes, prepare. Initiate cooking mode. Better than I expected.
And we got ice cream.
Now, let's begin.
Make the ice cream, Kurt. Make it painful.
It wasn't meant
Oh
to
yeah.
be like this.
Explosive snowball.
Initiate cooking mode. Better than I expected. Please eat it all, even if it's not good. Oh,
Nice.
I recommend this.
Huh. Only 6 recipes left, huh? Doesn't seem like General Aurelia will be attending the council this year. As a countess and the head of House Le Guin, she holds quite a bit of sway. Ever since the Civil War, she's taken a step back from politics. It's a real shame. I've never seen a woman more dignified and impressive than General Aurelia. Her absence from the council would be a real disappointment. I've saved so much money since I started shopping at Kleist Mall. And a mirror saved is mirror earned, as they say. I think I'll go back there today. Let's see if anything is here. Checking for new issues is part of my daily routine. Father went to the provincial council, so it was easy to sneak out. Finally, I can browse in peace. Alright, the summer festival starts today. Did you buy everything you need? Place Mall offers everyday low prices. You won't find it cheaper anywhere else. Please let us know if you've seen lower prices at any other store. But you never will. Where's Mr. Herman today? Oh well, one security guard isn't going to affect our sales. Honestly, I don't think we need him here. One security guard isn't going to affect our sales. I wonder why Mr. Watts hired him. That's the guy we're looking for. Due to the provincial council, the airport is nearly at full capacity. So far, we haven't gotten any calls for repairs, but I'm a little nervous. I hope they can solve the congestion issue soon. We offer services that require airships. I hope they solve the congestion issue soon. Summer festival starts today. People at the store really talked me into buying some expensive wine. Now, let's sell again today. Let's put Revere Court out of business. Actually, most of this would be cheaper if I bought it from, what's-her-face? Sandy. Oh well, I'll just stock up to 20 so I won't have to worry about much. Easier that way. Also, I have money. That helps. check out this place first. Everyone with the title of Count or above has headed to the Imperial Provincial Council. I heard that last year's council was really cold and serious because it was right after the Civil War. I hope there are good results this year. Some of our staff members are also working at the council. This council must absolutely be a success. How would you like to go on a cruise on the night of the summer festival? Our hotel offers a cruise around the bay on our private ship, Esmeralda. Reservations are running out, so please make them soon. Well, ain't that fancy. I'm from a fishing town, so I'm fortunate to be able to work at such a prestigious hotel. The manager scolds me for not smiling enough, but it never bothers me. If I do too well here, they'll send me to work at the Cayenne Pepper House. The pay would be pretty much the same, but I wouldn't be happy working there. I'm satisfied with where I am now. Smart woman. I wouldn't want to clean that giant-ass hallway anyway. Or the... What do you call a big opening room? Places like Mirror Shine. Can you imagine how long it takes to polish that thing? Can you at least be quiet while we're eating? It's no fault of mine that you're busy. House Wagner is solely supported by its maritime shipping business. Never thought I would have to endure so much trouble at my age. Got one guy on the other side. Master has left for the Imperial Provincial Council. I should probably use this time to look for souvenirs. The other servants back home asked me to bring them back something. Once I'm done organizing the room, I'll go shopping. I need to look for souvenirs for everyone. Alright, let's see what the side quest is all about. After saving. Just in case, it's another choice one. I don't want to be dragged into that immediately. Oh, there's Ferris, okay. My wife has been acting weird since yesterday. I guess she found something that she really likes. He is very thrifty, so maybe she really is that. She's really agonizing over it. Doesn't even care that the Imperial Provincial Council and the Summer Festival are going on. It's so like Helena. Alright, so for whatever reason, they're marking that as what'd you say? They're marking it as a optional quest. So that'll make things a little confusing. What should I do? I found this really nice lotion. The store won't let me try it, and my skin is as smooth as butter. But I can't spend that much money on something for myself. Let's find some nice souvenirs and head back. I can't justify buying something that expensive, I just can't. I know, I'll just look for something better. Placemall focuses on cutting costs in the most rational ways. I don't think it's bad, but it isn't always about the price. Especially when it comes to the pharmacy, which directly affects the well-being of our customers. We had a complaint from a customer this morning, too. And it's not my fault everything is late, there were some shipping issues. Why does this have to happen to me? This is too much. I wonder what's wrong with Miss Floral. She's been thinking hard on that bench since this morning. She was investigating Clyce Mall's defamation activities. I wonder if she made any progress. Was there any progress? I'm looking forward to it. In Ordis, it's customary for nobles to run the shops and businesses. So the local nobles shy away from Clyce Mall because they just up and came from Heimdall. Honestly, I don't care about any of that. As long as it's cheap and they have a good selection. The nobles have mixed feelings about it. A lot of people don't like Clyce Mall. Let's go this way this time. The opposite direction that we traveled before. Angelo, you're home! Sorry, Luca. I kept you waiting long enough. But I don't make false promises. Let's spend the summer festival together. Yeah. That was a close one. I suddenly got called into work overnight. I must have to break a man's word. Angelo was gonna spend the summer festival with me like he promised. Hey, he's the best! Mom, I'm home. Sorry to worry you. It's fine, I'm used to this. Welcome back, Angelo. Have you eaten yet? Make sure you wash your hands. Let's all eat together. Hey, Mom's cooking. I'm glad you made it home safely. You look even stronger than before. Every time I see him, he's grown up even more. Let's just talk with everybody out here first, before we go in any buildings. Yo, the summer festival starts today. Did you know that the summer festival is supposed to welcome spirits? They say that the spirits hear everyone having a good time, so they come out once a year. Just watch, come nightfall, this street is gonna be super poppin'. I don't know about other places, but nighttime is the right time in Ordis. You'll see. Just look forward to it. During the summer festival, it's customary to decorate a city. We knit seashells and flowers together to make special decorations. We divvy up the work so that everyone lends a hand. Looks like some places have started decorating. I donated a lot of flowers to help out. I'll need to go look around later. Summer festival is on right now, right? I want to give my mom a bouquet. But I didn't save enough of my allowance. I can afford a cheap one, but Mommy likes the color yellow. I don't know what to do. I'd lend you money if the game let me. With interest. Summer festival decorations have ornaments in them too. That's why I'll be here for a while. Everything seems to be working fine. Please come back when the sun sets. Everything should be ready by then. Now I need to go decorate North Street. Are you all working? Good luck with everything. So dignified and beautiful, Sir Eustace is the best. Sir Patrick is great too. His hairstyle is so cute. Oh yeah. You like the cute ones, right? I mean, if you're okay with it, I think it's fine. Sometimes I don't understand Betty at all. Sir Eustace reigns supreme, but Sir Patrick is cute too. You can't choose. I guess she's back again this year, the ice cream stall lady. Every year, some mysterious old lady comes out during the summer festival. Her ice cream is really popular. I run a store too. I don't want to lose this year. I saw that famous old lady in the business district earlier. I want to run a store too. I don't want to lose this year. The ground sausage is a little bit different though, compared to ice cream on a hot day. the maze wants to play Vantage Masters. Looks like you all play Vantage Masters. If you have time, would you like to play a match against me? Considering what happened yesterday, it might be good to get some practice. Alright, I'd love to play with you. You can now play Vantage Masters against Setsuna. A game? Certainly. I have no idea what cards the dude even had. Oh, the witch.
Allow me this duel.
The witch is not a ranged attacker? That's weird. Damn it. Owie. I don't recognize that card. Oh no. I lost a card. Got 4 mana. Alright. I think I've won this. We'll see. Really? Alright.
I admit defeat.
Amotamis cards times 3. The Imperial Provincial Council starts today. Master seems to be worried. Unfortunately, there isn't much I can do about it. Well, at the very least, I can brew some tea. Oh, Muse. I was just thinking about your mother. Ah, yes, mother. She lost her life out at sea about 10 years ago. I only have a few memories of her and father from my childhood. It seems that the Imperial Provincial Council has begun. Hopefully you'll have some good news for your parents next time you visit their graves. Yes, I hope so too. What's going on here? It seems the noble houses have some complicated circumstances. I was just reminded of my daughters. It seems the Imperial Provincial Council has already begun. I hope there's good news. It's been 10 years since they passed. You say don't overexert yourself. I won't, Grandmother. Strauss. Luther is blessed with more talent than I ever had. If I give him one piece of advice, he is able to perfect whatever he's working on. He learns tenfold of what you teach him. His goddess-given talent is really rare. He's only 18, but he has the skills of a 30-year veteran. I can't even imagine what it'll be like in 5 years. That's amazing. You have geniuses like that in the world of martial arts as well. That's interesting. He may be a genius, but he still has a lot of work to do. We still need to guide him down the right path for a while more. So where is he? Doing some kind of competition or whatever, right? My husband always gets like that with Betty. Don't tell him I told you, but he used to be quite the charmer when he was younger. He used to drink here at my father's restaurant every day. Though he seemed to have changed after sweeping me off my feet. So cute how he gets riled up over Betty. There are many islands off the western coast. Some are owned by nobles, and some are simply avoided for being cursed. One time I ended up on an island during a storm. It was the worst. It was a small island with tons of beasts and human skeletal remains. I don't know how I made it off safely. I'm sure that island hasn't been discovered yet and isn't on any maps. There are many places like that in the sea. Don't take it lightly. Is it possibly a reference to East 8? Possibly. He told Betty to help out around here instead of going out every day. She wouldn't listen and pushed back hard. She was such an angel when she was little. Where did she even learn to talk back like that? Her mother talks to her too. To the pier. Or should I say the harbor district? Ports used to be really prosperous during the Middle Ages. Pirates would raid the ports. That's where the Juneau Naval Fortress came into play. Back then, they were called Knights of the Sea. They would go back and forth with the pirates on the high seas. History is beautiful. It also gets my muscles pumping. There are many stories about the pirates and the Knights of the Sea in Ortis. Of course, there are also records of their battles. The Port Authority is really busy preparing for the night of the Summer Festival. Well, it's only the first day, so the turnout isn't too high yet, but on the last day we fire off really big fireworks. That always draws a huge crowd every year. The last day, that's after our field exercises are over. We can launch the fireworks some other time. In Ortis, the Summer Festival is hosted by the Port Authority. It's really popular every year. We all get really into it. Wow, the lighthouse looks so big. I made deliveries to it before. It's run by the Port Authority. They're all pretty nice guys. I see. I'd like to go there too someday. Did I really know a lot? I don't think I've ever had this much fun before in my entire life. I'm gonna show her around while making deliveries. My name is Charlotte. Her hair's so pretty. I mean, never mind. I'm just hanging out with her because even though she's a noble, she looked really sad. Oh, is that right, kid? Let him be. This is making me smile. Well, I'm taking care of my delivery jobs too. Showing her around while going out on deliveries. Next up is the Noble District. The big cargo ship is replaced by the dude's yacht. Yeah, can I get 2 tickets? I want the best seats. This night is going to be unforgettable. Honey, you're getting so excited. I'm looking forward to the summer festival in Ortis. These are guests who came to make a reservation for tonight. On the nights of the summer festival, we have special cruises that tour around the port. Wish I could go. Hope they enjoy it. Hey lady, the lighthouse is big and splendid. Hey Claire, why doesn't the lighthouse shine during the day? Well, I know the answer to that. The lighthouse's purpose is to guide ships at night when it's dark. When there's storms or fog, it might also shine during the day. Oh, I see. Claire, you know so much. That's the first time she got a straight answer. When you're lost, the lighthouse guides the way. It's so helpful. I was finally able to answer one of your questions. I'm so happy. I hired some kid named Jetta to run deliveries. But he brought over some noble girl this morning. Not going to be held responsible if some baron comes after his head or something. We're really busy preparing for the summer festival. I don't got time to watch some kid. But they're going to start enforcing trade restrictions this afternoon, so we need to hurry up and unload. Wonder, how's your weight cutting coming along? About 10 kurums. You lost 10 kurums? No, I gained 10 kurums. Not sure how much you weigh now, but you won't be able to take those 10 kurums off in 1 month. Wonder, you need to go on a diet. It's too much. What are you saying? You won't be able to compete. See, is what's his face in here? Doesn't look like it. My arms have been cramping from all the hard work. Not to mention the summer festivals today. Can I get through this? Will I survive? No. I can already see your death happening. When Miranda opened up the bar, this whole area was kind of shady. And it wasn't just rowdy soldiers, there were gangsters, vagrants, and general ne'er-do-wells. But Miranda treated us well, and fed us delicious paella. Eventually, she turned into a mom-like figure who was always waiting to welcome us back. This is like 10 years ago. Miranda single-handedly changed us all. She's quite the woman, ain't she? When the summer festival starts, they restrict the boat traffic. The unloading schedule becomes hectic and it's hard on the sailors. I hope I can whip up something nice for them to keep them energized. At the very least, I hope they can relax while they're here. I developed a bad habit of reading the same book over and over again. I've already read this Imperial Chronicle 5 times now. I know I sound like a cheapskate, but that's just how things are on a ship. I heard that the summer festival starts today. They're decorating right now. Don't you think it's a little late? Are the people in Ortis this laid back? I've been lugging my camera around all day. When will the festival start? How heavy is the camera? So in Ortis, the summer festival starts at night. Father, you're all over the place. Just as usual. So what's his face for Leonora's quest isn't here. At least we haven't found him yet. He doesn't look like he's here either. Maybe he's on the coastal road. Please wait, my lady. I implore you to return to the mansion. Hawkins, you followed me? This can't be. I'm so close to seeing Heathcliff again. I'm afraid you're not quite the paragon of stealth you believe yourself to be. I'm not sure what you intend to do with the scion of House Andrews. Though I'd like to avert my gaze, it's hard to do so when your meetings with our house's rival is so blatant. Hawkins, I never imagined. Now, Lady Mercedes, let us return to the mansion at once. If anything were to happen to you while you were out, your father would never permit you to leave your residence again. Hawkins, is that all you have to say? I can't imagine you would return to the mansion if it were. Very well. Father has plans to go out to dinner tonight, and will be occupied for much of the evening. I see. Let's go home. My word, her fondness for that boy is truly something else. It's like literally right here, isn't he? I first met Mercedes when we were both 7 years old. We were both at a resort one summer day. It was love at first sight. I treasured each and every one of our meetings since. Only fate weren't so determined to keep us apart. She's right over there. Essex Provincial Council was held in St. Arc. Half the four great houses were absent. Only Marcus Hyams and Lord Eustace of House Alberea even turned up. In that sense, I suppose this is the first true Imperial Provincial Council since the war. I only hope it will be a successful one. Pray that it will be successful. We people of the clergy handle the decorations around the noble district. They help draw people to our special mass during the summer festivals, so we can continue to spread the good word. 2 birds, 1 stone. Looks like we finished our festival preparations just in time. Though I do sort of wish we were ready a day ago. We had to whip them up in a hurry, but we managed to finish the snacks for the children in time for Mass. Now to use all that forward momentum and help Bishop Robbins. We had to whip them up in a hurry, but we managed to... Yep. Okay. As a low-ranking Viscount, I'm unable to attend the council. I simply cannot take my mind off it. Perhaps you should go sneak in and watch. What am I saying? Can you imagine the blow to my reputation if I were caught? Still, depending on the council's outcome, I may have to relinquish my votes. What to do? I can't put the council from my mind. They want to lock us out while the council meeting is underway. But that's not going to stop this intrepid reporter. Not sure how yet, but I've got to get at least one good picture. Sneak in. This would have been much easier if I brought my pushy coworker along with me. Gotta get at least one good picture. The Imperial Provincial Council is about to begin. All the attendees have gathered in the mansion. We need to take the utmost care with our security detail. We need to make sure our security is airtight. I'm sure Blue Blanc wouldn't have many issues sneaking in. Well, if it isn't the students from Thor's, we really appreciate you guys patrolling the city. But you guys can leave the council security to us. Brigadier General Wallace has trained us for this after all. Protect everyone inside the mansion. Don't worry about a thing, just keep on patrolling. Alright. Speaking of Marquis Ballard, I heard he invested heavily in the construction of the luxury ship Lestania. Though it seems he sold his stake in the ship just before the war and made a tidy fortune of over 10 million mira. Just after that, the value of the Lustania dropped like a stone. What curiously fortuitous timing Marquis Ballard has. Whenever money changes hands, it feels like Marquis Ballard is involved. Though I hear he wastes all the money he makes on useless frivolities. Is that how that word's pronounced? I don't know. Lady Ferris is acting a little differently this morning. Was. Come to think of it, she was, there you go, contacting many different places to confirm something. I wonder if she discovered something about Clay Small. Getting nervous. Did she discover something about Clay Small? Getting nervous. We offered to help with the Clay Small investigation as well, but the lady forbade us from doing so. Since then, she has been investigating everything on her own. Work has finally come to fruition. I hope my lady's investigation is successful. I'm sure we're gonna make it successful. We'll find out what's going on. Oh, Master is currently at the Imperial Provincial Council. He should be back this afternoon. And to the church. Not completely empty. The Archbishop is a kind and compassionate person. It broke his heart to see all the suffering that came from the Civil War and the annexations after it. He helps so many people every day. We need to do whatever we can to help him. He doesn't show it, but the Archbishop's heart hurts for the people of this nation. He helps so many people every day. We need to do whatever we can to help him. Proper use of a semicolon, I think. The provincial conference starts today. I don't usually comment on secular matters, but whatever conclusion is reached, I hope it takes into account all the lives that were lost during the Civil War. Many lives were lost during the Civil War. We must not forget the war started right here in Ortis 2 years ago at the provincial conference. The Duke announced the word at the provincial council? Don't exactly remember that, but what do I know? One last building to check. And then we'll just check the Orris Road. I think all we have is the Monster Quest. So it shouldn't be too bad. Hey Oliver, the festival starts tonight. Ah, say no more. You want to attend the festival with your mother and father, yes? And you would like my help with asking them. It fills me with pride that you would ask. Well, sort of, but I wasn't going to ask you for help. Ah. Oliver, will you help me? Yes, with pleasure. The festival's today. Can I get Papa and Mama to go? Bravo, young lady, bravo. To think you are capable of dashing my hopes and building me up again at such a youthful age. It is my honor to serve such a clever and creative young lady. I shall assist you with everything I have. It's a wife's duty to prevent her husband from making foolish mistakes. Besides, I've heard some rather unsavory rumors about what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know all the details, but that's all the more reason not to rush things. It's a wife's duty to... Okay, that's the same exact dialogue. If I'm ever to get into Marquis Ballard's good graces, the time is now. It'll be too late by the time he's named the next Duke Cayenne Pepper. Can I afford to miss this opportunity? I truly thought my wife would like the deal. I negotiated to the best of my ability. So Annabelle is still here. Was the monster on Oris Coastal Road? No. Huh. What's going on over there then?
Sure, my turn.
I shall go.
Let's go.
Oh, nobody has range attacks.
Sure.
If only he could, like... Yeah, he doesn't do it.
I'm ready to go.
He's a sickle thing. With some extra range. Last week I got invited onto a cruiser ship and fished offshore. But as soon as we got near that island off the coast, the fish stopped biting. It was a tad discouraging to someone like me. I suppose sea fishing simply isn't in my skill set yet. Oh yes, our exhibition match with the Fisherman's Guild is next month. I don't have time to be feeling down, and to use this month to brush up on my skills. Okay, so what's going on over here? Yes. That must be buried here somewhere. Man out here on his own? A noble nonetheless. We should probably talk to him. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't expect to see anyone else out here. You have such a familiar face. Have we met before, perhaps? Look, man, what are you doing here? This place is most assuredly dangerous. Of that, I'm keenly aware, but how am I supposed to stifle my overflowing passion? Passion for what, you ask? Behold and be amazed. It can't be. Is this a treasure map? Precisely, you have a keen eye. What's more, based on the terrain, it doesn't it look like right where the treasure is supposed to be buried? It certainly does. So I imagine you're about to start digging. Well, about that, the truth of the matter is I'm a musician of great renown. And although I came out here in pursuit of treasure, my fingers are my lifeblood, you see. I can't imagine what digging would do to them. So I merely stood at the spot where my riches surely await me. If you're so renowned, why do you need to search for buried treasure? Especially in a place where you could be killed. Your words, they wound me. But nonetheless, I am grateful for your presence. So, what do you say? Would you be willing to dig in my stead? We can split the treasure amongst ourselves. I have to admit, my interest is kind of piqued. Either way, we can't leave this man here to fend for himself. I don't think I'm mentally ready for this. I completely understand. Take some time to get your wits about you. It appears this area is clear of monsters for now, so I shall wait here for your return. What the actual hell is going on? Whoops. Would you be willing to dig for me? We split whatever riches we find. Very well, we'll dig for you. Hard to say no when treasure's involved. Yep. My throat won't not be dry. Referencing their map, we and the others started to dig. There really is something here. Can't say I expected that. I never doubted for a moment. Let's take a look inside, shall we? The chest contained an old map. It's a goddamn goose chase. You gotta be kidding me. It seems we're looking at a map to a treasure map. Dear me, was I ever taken for a ride? Well, there's nothing for it. Join me all. Let us head to the tavern in Ordis. There I shall regale you with every last detail about this treasure map. Oh, so what was it? Was it about the treasure map? Where did you get this map in the first place? I got this in Celtic the other day. According to the guy I bought it from, it's a treasure map left by the pirate galleon. Pirate galleon? He was the leader of the biggest pirate crew to sail the Lamare Coast about 100 years ago. Right, Instructor Reed? Yeah, that's right. At the same time, there was another pirate going by the name of Shirmer, who's gaining infamy in the Rouen regional borough. Galleon and Shirmer were famously fierce rivals. I knew about Galleon, but the rest is new. Yes, very interesting. Whatever, it ain't that impressive. I bet it's just some story you heard. Good, good. You guys are pretty knowledgeable. Alster, you're a musician, right? What made you buy some dusty old map? Ah, yes. I thought it could spark my inspiration for a new song. Cards are symbols of discovery and passion. I wish to channel that free-spirited fire. You say that, but it seemed like you were avoiding all the digging. Well, us musicians are delicate. So, can you guys continue to look for the treasure in my stead? Yep. Well, we're halfway on the ship already. We shall accept. Yeah, let's do it. No objections here. Nice. I shall give you the map that I found on the coastal road earlier. Please rely on this to find it. Mystery of the old maps started. Borrowed old maps 1 and 2 from Aliaster. The old maps can be checked from the item menu in the camp screen. I'll leave the treasure hunting to you. I shall graciously wait right here for your report. We already read this? Yeah, we already read that. How the hell are we supposed to get up there? So it's a map of Ortis? What's the main map button again? There it is. Let's see. So it looks like it's by Juno Naval Fortress. Well. Oh, it's probably that one area on the cliff. Yep.
Got a need for speed!
Yeah.
The map seems to point to this area. Cool, let's start digging. Using the map as a reference point, the students began to dig. It's here. Let's see what's inside. The group received old map through. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Another map. So the first map was a map of the. So the first map was a map of a map of a map to treasure. Oh brother, quit jerking us around. Let's hope this is the last one. Although this one's in frickin' pieces. Where the heck is this one? I wish I could put this thing back together again. But it looks like it's at the exercise camp. Yep. Let's get to digging. Who would have thought our treasure hunt would end back at camp? Let's see what's waiting for us. Using the map as a reference point, the students began to dig. Wow, it's a proper treasure chest. This looks promising. A group of chain, an old travelogue, and a faded crystal. Is that it? I mean, the crystal is kind of treasury, but this is where the map led, so it must be the treasure. Well, that's underwhelming. It's a journey, not the destination. Let's report back to Alistair. Wonderful. Good job finding it. First things first, let us give you everything. The group handed over the 3 maps and the treasure they found. This isn't what I expected, but it is very wonderful. Have you looked inside the logbook? No, we didn't look inside it. Was there an interesting entry? Yes, I just took a quick glance at it, but it's more of a diary than a logbook. There's some poem-like writing inside. It's stimulating my inspiration. This, without a doubt, is a treasure. I'm glad to hear it. This jewel seems to be worthless when it comes to jewelry, but it is a sepith crystal. You might be able to use it as a quartz, so you should take it. Really? It's an ocean bell. Okay. Thank you. I'd rather take this than some logbook. Glad to hear it. Anyhow, thank you for everything. I couldn't be any more grateful to you. Yay. I was wondering why the town was so lively today. It's the day of the Provincial Council. Apparently Sir Altheim is here, so I better go greet him. I forget, what exactly does Ocean Bell do? So it's a straight up damage buff for water arts. And having delay using water arts. What is Hades Gem also? Oh! That one. Let's see, can we throw something better on this? Not really. So this would actually be good for her, since she's supposed to be, at least, yeah, supposed to be, keyword, our caster. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we switch our stuff around so nobody has gloom on. I should put that on somebody. Let's see, so who should get it? Probably him. Let's make all of his stuff an abnormality. Steel Bell. Yeah, it's the same thing. So one of these days I'll have to try out the thing with very bad at remembering exactly what I'm supposed to be talking about, aren't I? What else is new? Yeah. My memory is just not great today, I guess. Oh well. Let's see. She should have Chrono Burst, or probably Seraphic Ring, I'm guessing. Probably the best scenario for it. Let's see. Okay, what should we put as the next one? Let's go with this. Alright, now that we're done screwing around with that, oh, this is Raquel. We don't need to go here. Investigation music. Feels like there's less people around than yesterday afternoon, compared to the evening as well. Told you guys, this place wakes up when the sun goes down. I'm sure most of the people who work here are sleeping now. Oh, I see. We'll see more of a crowd as the day goes on then. It was up north, right? That monster sighting. Now I want you to think this is as some run-of-the-mill request. If we're going to exterminate it, we need to be prepared. Of course, instructor. Your bracer friend says she's in town, yes? Perhaps we should ask her if she knows anything about the Jaegers. Good idea. She's probably in a bar right now. Alright, let's get moving. I should bring it with me. Bring what? Yeah, we meant to go this way, though. No secrets here. Goodbye, monster with the best name. I guess we can't get any customers this early in the morning. Thanks to the Summer Festival and Imperial Provincial Council, everyone's headed for Ortis. Crap, last night was probably my best chance. Isn't fair, I tell ya.
My turn!
It's my turn!
Just so we can use gun later. Then he went to the casino by himself last night. It was all money we saved together for this trip. He won, and now he's saying every mirror is his. It was supposed to be such a nice vacation, too. Going back to Ortis. Screw you, Danny. Hello there. Hello, sir. Heading out now? Yeah, got myself another job. From now on, I'll be using a safe deposit box for my things. That way I can go on all the business talks I need without worry. Sorry for all that hullabaloo yesterday. Let me thank you again. Damn right. I'll need you to be careful on the way back. First, I'll be careful. The next job is coming up, so I'm heading back. Sorry for that hullabaloo yesterday. I really appreciate the lengths you went for me. Welcome! Come on into Icarosmart. Clark and Yang have finally made up. I'm so relieved. We'll do this monster sighting quest first, too. This area is prime real estate, so the taxes are through the roof. I was too preoccupied with increasing sales. Yesterday's incident opened my eyes. I talked with Yang about the direction our store is heading, and we found some pitfalls. Anyway, thank you. Please enjoy your shopping experience. I talked with Yang about the direction our store is heading, and we found some pitfalls. Yang is such a nice guy. I'm gonna keep talking to him. Hey, thanks for yesterday. For all that, we got to talking. Now Clark and I understand each other better. We really thought hard about this store. I was being too hard on him. We decided to run the store together. We really put a lot of thought into this store. We decided to run the store together. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. I'm gonna be staying indoors tonight. I'm a little sad to leave Raquel, but you can't miss out on the summer festival. Come on. Cornette and I broke up over a fight. What reason does she have to complain anyway? I made so much money. I've been saying it for a while, but she's too stubborn. You should have Cornette to get over herself. I see. That sounds like trouble. Alright, Danny, let's have a good time and forget about your ex. Oh, you shouldn't walk around here with all that cash. Let me walk with you. Oh, okay. You're a real nice guy, you know? Nah, just let me tag along and we'll get along fine. What is it, Ash? This one's mine. You can't have him. As if. Don't overdo it, alright? I don't even know where to start. They're here again. Heard you had some fun last night. Your info was a load of bull, and now you're getting off on girls? What kind of informant are you? Why, you... Yeah, I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm just living my life and being true to all my needs. I think it's safe to say he has no more information for us. I'm sure we can coax him if we need anything more. Off with you. Haven't you done enough damage working with Use Bad for business? Or what? Are you here to give me something I ain't heard? Alright, if you want everything on your principal and what she does. Alright, I want everything on your principal and what she does in her free time. That's a terrifying thing to ask. Let's just get going. Got some info I ain't heard? There's talk among the women of a particularly active Jaeger Corps in the area of late. Rumors say they're targeting the Imperial Provincial Council. You can't ever not gossip among women, you know. If you hang out with them too much, it'll be the next thing to talk about. Well, yeah, doesn't the Imperial Provincial Council start today? Something doesn't feel right. Don't say that. If you say that, something is going to happen. And nobody wants stuff to happen. Oh, hey. Wait. Oh, yeah. She did say his father was a sniper, didn't she? Is that Maya? Who's that with her? That's the man who picked up that gem yesterday. Drinking in the morning again? You just don't learn, do you? No, this is... It might smell like booze, but it's just water, I swear. You think I'm dumb enough to believe that? Where'd you even get the mirror for this? I bet you just pawned off everything at home, and... No, I picked up some odd jobs here and there. I mean, I lost most of it gambling, but I get some of it back sometimes. And I haven't pawned off any of your mother's things. You better not even think about it. I can't even imagine how furious I'd be if you did. Just disowning you wouldn't be enough. But Maya, you shouldn't keep spying on her. Yes, let's get going. You're just kidding, right, Maya? You wouldn't disown me, would you? Muse said we should leave them be. Nothing's better than alcohol after working all night. That guy was worth every mira. Alright, I'm gonna drink and finally use a bed for sleep. How long will be in town, Ash? Huh? Probably a couple more days. The day of your mother's passing is close. I wanted to surprise her. Some yummy ice cream and the sight of her boy all grown up ought to do it. Don't treat me like some offering for the dead. If I feel like coming back, I will. Write to me before you do. I'll have everything ready. Ash is pretty blessed. He doesn't look the least bit lonely. You should visit your mother's grave. You haven't gone in years. She deserves better. I'll think about it, so put a lid on it, would you? Look at you, all up all bright and early. Looks like you're ready to seize the day. Oh, hey, Instructor Sarah. Thank you for yesterday. You arrived this morning, I take it. Yep, and now I'm just sitting here waiting for a call from the guild. It's something that's been bothering me, but that's not important now. Just give me a shout if you need anything. That's what I'm here for. Thanks, we will. Instructor Sarah must be bothered by the Northern Jaeger's involvement in all this. Still waiting for the guild to contact me, and slowly dying of boredom. So if you need anything, let me know. Seriously, I'm begging you. I mean, we could use your help killing the monster, but... That's Class 7's problem to deal with. Well, hey, we actually got inside. Wait, are you guys students? Sure are. We're touring the city with our instructor. Well, isn't that nice? Enjoy the sights. You're way too smooth about this. Alicia is one of the best casinos in Raquel. It's not as grand as the main one in the capital, but we still have most of the same games here. Needless to say, we cannot allow minors to gamble. Wow, it's so crowded even at this hour. I've heard it was one of the hottest spots in Raquel, but to see it... Hello? You were here yesterday too, weren't you? Must like it here. I hope you continue to enjoy yourself. It's gotta be red, but what if it's black? What to pick? You mustn't agonize over a game of roulette. Simply trust your instincts and place your bets. Come on. Come on! Get those 777s tonight! RNG, baby. Gambling takes skill, sure, but you're nothing without luck. Luck is what separates the winners from the losers. And last night's customers just didn't have enough of it. Gambling takes skill, sure, yep. Ooh, another big win! Let's go another round. I'll be rolling in coins. Oh boy, I'm surprised they're still standing after pulling an all-nighter. They're really something. How about we take this party someplace else? You're young, but you're good. It ended in a draw, but would you be up for a rematch? What a wonderful game. I couldn't keep my eyes off you, you know? How about I give you a little prize? Vantage Masters is fairly popular since it's fun to play, isn't it? Mimika plays, actually. She makes me her partner every once in a while. The rules may be a bit on the complex side, but we might still add it to the floor one day. Competitive Vantage Masters. Trails of Cold Steel 4, Vantage Masters 2. Electric Boogaloo. I love seeing this place when it's packed. If you see a big win, be sure to hype it up. There's free champagne in it for you. Goodness, this isn't going well. I used to have it all in my younger years. Gambling is all about passion. This round's winner gets 40 times what they bet. I'm sure that'll fire him up. Yes, nice one, Marjorie. Dealer's totally thrown. You can win this. I thought she was just an ordinary customer, but she plays to win. Things aren't quite looking up today. Not sure how much longer I can keep at it. Get out of there. There we go. I never do well in this machine. It's like all the luck's been sucked out of me. And again, I could just be overthinking it. This is like the machine that one lady was always doing very good on, I think. She just burns out all the wins, while he burns out all the losses. Because if you didn't already know, slot machines kind of work like that. Oh, you're from yesterday. So you're back from more so early in the morning? How scandalous. Give me a break, you know why I'm doing this. Have all the fun you want in there, handsome. Why, hello, you came back. The poor kids need to wait a few more years, though. Not to worry, we know. Yeah, we ain't here to play. Why do I doubt both of you? Welcome to the Nuit Blanc. We don't have any reservations scheduled for the night, so I'd be happy to guide you to whatever you see you like. I guess Marquis Ballard can't come during the council. He said he was coming back yesterday, but yeah. The nobility must be keeping themselves in check today. The city feels much less rowdy without them. Welcome to Nuit Blanc, yep. How's church going? Ouch, I got between two people who were fighting and they both punched me. Don't worry, I'm used to bumps and bruises. Where's the summer festival starts today? You're going to have a special mass to celebrate. Although I don't think many people will come. We used to celebrate the summer festival in Raquel too, but you won't see any evidence of that now. Ash, you came to the Summer Festival Mass. Huh? What's this about? Oh, sorry, I thought you came after seeing a flyer. So, do you seek forgiveness for your actions? Hey, are you telling me to ditch my school activities to go to Mass? What kind of sister are you? Sorry, Ash, I didn't mean to. So I can prioritize my schoolwork? Yes, of course. Good luck, Ash. Wait, is she always like this? You know, she's even worse than you. What do you mean, worse? Jeez. Ash, don't worry about Mass. Good luck with your school activities. Guess I'll head to the casino. Hey, Ash! You shouldn't tease her like that. Ash, if you don't have any school activities, please come to Mass, okay? Ooh, it looks like she's conceited. As easy as always. Little comedy. What's up your ass today? It's barking like crazy. Yeah, well, a few years ago his owner up and died. He hasn't softened up much since. It's filled with raspberries, my favorite. Rick, you're the best. Today I'll make you the best omelet rice. That was quick. Looks like they made up. Yesterday we got in a fight over something trivial, but Mercia's the best lady in the world. I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday. I can't believe I thought another person was... But you're still the best, Rick. Yeah, good going, Angie. Created a small domestic conflict. With a wink. Grandma twists and turns at night sometimes. She usually gets up late in the mornings after. Hershey's getting weaker. I'm so worried. I need to stand firm. My big brother Jeddah is working, so I need to be strong. Sleep. One, two, 1, 2. This is my morning training regimen. If you don't mind, I need to concentrate. Every frickin' morning. Ash, don't you dare turn your back towards me. Turn around and look me in the eye. 1, 2, 1, 2. A healthy life is a good life. So what does Ash have to get out of his apartment? When you're walking through town, you'll sometimes pass people with dead-looking eyes. Most of them are Jaegers. They won't cause any problems out in public, but they sure are scary. You can always tell a Jaeger when you see them. Though I wish I see less of them. They're so scary. Huh? I want to talk to the baby. Yeah. He's reacting to something. It always tries to mess with my hair. Trying to stop would be a pain though, so I'm not gonna try. Da. Are you gonna take the picture frame with him? Yes, I can bring this with me. Ash collected the photo. Oh, you're taking that along? Did you not bring pictures with you previously? I was kind of swamped with actually enrolling. But hey, since I'm here... Be sure to put it somewhere nice when we get back. And keep it in a waterproof case until we get there. You don't gotta tell me twice. I think that's, Oh, there's one more place we have to look. And then we're done. 2 more places. I forgot to look in the restaurant. How'd you guys got into it with the Jaeger King? Man, oh man. I thought I heard the Jaeger King was dead. Guess can't believe every rumor. But if he's on the move, then something big must be going on. You guys better be careful, too. So it looks like I'll be getting a lot of these for free eventually. Gotta go in here. Customer said they heard some mysterious roaring along the northern canyon. I was so concerned I contacted the provincial army about it. You ought to keep away from the area for now. Maybe it's decrypted from our request. I say we check it out. It's been around since the days of the former Duke then. Now that brings back memories. This place has been here for 30 years. It warms my heart whenever I come back and see it hasn't changed. So here's the thing. There's this old guy barfing in the station plaza. Isn't that disgusting? Probably Marquis Ballad. I doubt you'll be seeing any more of him tonight. Really? I sure hope so. There's this old guy barfing in the station plaza. Isn't that disgusting? People like him should get lost. And that means we're able to leave. The question is, will we just instantly go there, or is it an actual path we can travel on? If it's an actual path, I am going to call it a night. If we get teleported, I'll kill it, and then I'll call it a night. It's midnight, so yeah. A little tired. Just up ahead is where the monster was spotted. He said it was just off the canyon to the north. It's an area with particularly rough terrain. Weird. Never heard of any beasts in up camp there. It's a giant monster, right? Let's just kill the thing. We fought 2 cryptids and crossbow, so this could be another one. It is a lot more dangerous than the one we fought yesterday. That I'd like to see. Is this monster related to the pleroma grass? No, they should only be in crossbow. I've never even seen them a couple years ago. Well, all we know is that this is one hell of an enemy. I think we can handle it as a class. Someone will have to take care of it, but if you'd rather that be the provincial army, that's perfectly fine. Think about what you want, then decide as a team. Let's see. Accepting this quest will allow you to explore the Northern Canyon, so of course you will investigate it. In that case, sounds like you're about to tackle one big baddie. Sarah. Instructor Sarah? Look who decided to crash the party. Like I said before, I got time to kill while I wait for a call from the guild. Any problem I could tag along? You will? By all means. You're kidding. We don't need a bracer. We just might. She's far more skilled than any of us. Yes, but with her, we might not have to do a thing. They can't seem to agree. If I may chime in, getting rid of monsters is all part of being a bracer. And if I ever get in the way, I'll just watch. Sound good? But really, there's something I want to check up on. Like what? Huh? It's your decision, but I would recommend letting her join. It never hurts to have insurance when you don't know what you're up against. It's also a chance for you to see the skills of a top-ranking bracer. Her abilities are far beyond mine. Flattery will get you everywhere, my dear. I'd hesitate to say I'm far beyond you these days, though. Well then, let's just say I'm still early in my career. I vote to let her come with us. You okay with that, Ash? If that's what floats your boat. I'm eager to see why you're called the Purple Lightning. I'm glad you'll be with us. Would you kindly tell us more about Instructor Reed in his boyhood years? I guess that's fine. That sure isn't. It sure isn't. Alright, off to the canyon. Yeah. This side looks fairly run down. I expect it was often used at one point. Dunno, these days everyone just travels by train. Who would walk all the way to Jirai from here when you got wheels? So you can get all the way northwest from here? Jirai's a special economic zone like Crossbow, right? Right, it's a fraction of the size, but it's a bustling city. We need to investigate where that cryptid was last seen. Oops, got sidetracked. I'll take the map out. I haven't gone out that way much. Only time I can think of is when I jacked up some thieves with some friends once. Why were you doing that? I just knew you were a wild child. Let's see if you could jack up a cryptid the same way, or have you all lost your moves? You'll see. I got more moves than you pros. Good job using trash talk to fire him up, instructor. We can now officially begin our investigation on the cryptid. Keep in mind, though, that we can always go back to town and regroup if we need to. Use me and Instructor Sarah wisely to achieve success. Yes, sir. Off we go. Question Aberration Abolition started. Yep, it is a whole thing. But she's here, so
Here I go!
Sure. My turn.
Yeah!
bang bang. Alright. Guess that means I'm calling in tonight. So then, till next time. Good night.